Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Mary Sky, also known as Fleet Admiral Krabby McCoffee. Today we got a nice show for you. I'm going to give you my opinion of analyzing the news agencies from all news sources, okay? And let me just tell you my opinion. And by the way, for some of you wondering, you guys can post the comments down below because I disabled live comments for a reason, okay? I want to speed this up, get out there for you, the show. I've disabled the live comments so I don't get distracted, okay? Sorry, Higgins. Sorry, Pee-wee. Sorry, Zoe. Sorry, rest of you. Ain't happening. My moderating team, by the way. Today we're going to be talking about my opinions, right? Now, I'm hearing from both sides of the aisle. You got the Republicans all hooting and hollering about the election and Donald Trump's going to win. Well, maybe, but can't I just say for the record, it isn't over till the fat lady sings. When the fat lady sings, like I said the last time, remember the last time we had this debate 4 years ago, moderator Pee-wee was with us and she was like arguing, saying, oh, it's over. Well, I want my moderating team that are a whole bunch of Republican buffoons, and I say that with love, that it isn't over till the fat lady sings. That's what I want to say first and foremost. The second thing I want to say is the polls have been wrong. Okay, literally, we don't know what the polls are. You got one side super hyping it, saying Donald Trump win. The other side is saying let's wait and see. You got every side basically duking it out for ownership. I'm sorry to say, but till it's over, you guys need to take a chill pill and stuff. I mean, I get enough emails and phone calls from moderators and people saying that Trump's going to win. I'm going to tell it like it is, okay? Right now, we got 11 days until the election. I don't want to hear one of you stinking people say Trump's going to win because I'm the owner of this channel and I will basically censor you by getting rid of your butt off my channel and blocking you. Moderators are an exception, but the moderators better not post it because I'm warning you now, it isn't over till the fat lady sings. Now, as a woman, I'm happy to report that I disabled the comments for this particular video because politics is a big, big number that people don't need to see. I mean, look, I heard someone say, oh, Trump's going to win. We don't know that. I said this in the last election. And yet everyone says, oh, well, look. Let me just prove this point, okay? Everyone's saying, oh, well, YouTube's liberal. Really, if they're liberal, why is YouTube literally censored 90% of my videos? I'll tell you why. Because they don't like my opinions. There you go. And they're not getting paid, so technically. Now, here's the deal here. I'm here to speak the truth. The truth is, I don't care if they're censoring it, but I'm going to censor you and say the election was not, and I repeat, not stolen. There you go. And if you want to say it was stolen, well, you can go fuck off because I get to do this channel. And let me tell you my opinion, okay? My opinion goes like this. And that is, I'm the owner. YouTube is hosting me. And I can say whatever I damn well please to a point, even if it pisses off Trumpers. Why? Because this is my channel, and it isn't over till the fat lady sings. Plain and simple. You want to sit there and try to get me to say something that's wrong? I've been censored so many times. I'm not going to be censored this time around. The election isn't over. The fat lady hasn't sing, and the election isn't stolen right now. I mean, I can tell you what I'm going to tell you, okay? For my analyzation, okay, currently, early voting is going on. This is what we're going to talk about for a minute. And because of it, you got both sides. You got the Republicans making excuses left and right. Oh, Donald Trump didn't say that. Really? Why don't you go play the repeat, where he's calling our country a trash can? You know what? If you don't like our country and you believe it's a trash can, then get the fuck out of my country and let me live in a country where it's a trash can, in your opinion. Because we don't want people calling our country a trash can. I like my presidents that don't call my country a trash can. Secondly, humans are humans. We shouldn't be deporting humans just because you want. I mean, why don't we deport all the elderly? Let's get rid of all the elderly, all the disabled, the LGBT. Oh, let's make all African American slaves, just to say. I mean, look, the point is we're not going to. Democracy is on the line here. I've seen both sides of it, okay? And I am very big on the democracy, but at the same time, I'm not going to listen to everyone duking it out of why we should vote for Kamala or why we should vote for Trump. I don't care. What I'm here to say is I've been analyzing it for so long, it gives me headaches, okay? I'll tell you my plan, okay? Here's how I see it. You got 75 to 80 million people on the public dole, retired, people that like the Higgins, who says, oh, I paid into 30 years, I'm entitled to my benefits. Not if they turn around and say a Trumper and they kick your ass out and you get denied. I mean, think about it. The thing is, the rumor has, if Trump gets in, he's dissolving Social Security. He's dissolving the Department of Education. He's dissolving the DOJ. He's going to dissolve everything and become an autocracy. I'm sorry, but I don't support autocracy. But I don't want to hear people say we're socialists or communists either. You want communists, go fucking read the Communist Manifesto or The Naked Communists. I'll gladly buy you guys a copy of the book if you really want to read it, because that tells you exactly what's going on in the country. And Donald Trump right now is a puppet of Putin. Now, I'm going to say this with love to you all, that if you haven't gone out and voted and you're still on the fence, go out and vote. I don't care if you vote for Trump or Harris, but just put your name on a ballot that you get and mail it or drop it off. I mean, look, the American people need to realize it's either we're going to get an autocracy or we're not. I'm tired of listening to motherfuckers turn around and argue with me about what, where, when, and why. Now, I'm not going to answer any of Higgins' damn crap about emails about, oh, where's the proof? The proof is, fuck you. Proof is right there. They've been posting the proof for fucking, the receipts are there. Go watch Tennessee Brando. Go watch David Pacman. Go watch all these places. They make sense more than fucking Fox News and MSNBC and CNN and PBS and NBC and ABC. The polls are wrong. You got people basically inflating the polls, saying it's going to be a red tsunami again. What happened in 2020 or 2022, huh? Red tsunami. Oh, yeah. Higgs, what happened there? Oh, wow. It never materialized. Guess what? If I analyze this correctly, and there's 80 million disabled people and elderly voting currently, saying they're not getting rid of, let's just say 1 or 2 million out of 75 to 80 million people, give or take, who's on government benefits, you know, Social Security retirement, Social Security survivors, Social Security disability insurance, SSI, veterans, railroad. That would all be stripped because, the Donald Trump head wants to dissolve it. Yeah, go look it up. Project 2025, getting rid of everything they don't believe in. Read it. I've downloaded a copy. I got people all over Eastern Washington reading it. They're using it every night to educate people, and it's working. Why? Because and I'm not going to listen to some jackass moron telling me, oh, he doesn't know what it is. Fuck you. If any of you don't know what it is and you don't want to educate yourself, then you guys are fucking dumber than a bag of hammers, because frankly, the point I'm making is you need to get out there and vote. 75 million to 80 million during the benefits are going to be cut. The elderly, the disabled, all them, the veterans, they're all going in. 99% of them are going into the voter blocks voting. Then you got the LGBTQIA saying they're going to be rounded up, put in cattle cars and killed. They're voting for democracy. Then you got all these damn assholes saying, oh, he never said he's a fascist. Really? He said he'd be a dictator in day one. He said he would literally drill all our natural resources for oil. He would literally drill. Yeah. And for what? He said he would literally round up all his opponents and kill them all. Jail them or kill them. More likely kill them. You want to go and watch something? Go watch Go watch what Stalin did. Go study Stalin and Lenin, Gorbachev, and Khrushchev. Think about it. You guys sit there and say, oh, we're not good. Really? Look what's going on in this country. We're divided. We are fucking divided. It's because fucking Peckerwoods. You got one side that's got to work their ass off. I feel sorry for them. They're working their ass off. And all these other people are like, oh, well, you know. I mean, look. Let me tell you a story, okay? I knew a woman, right? She had a nice house. Everything was good for her. Then a family member died and they ended up with millions. Now we're all pieces of shit. Yeah, wow, isn't that great? Money changes people. It doesn't change me. I'll tell you what changes me. Looking at my happy little doggy in the corner there, sleeping away. But my point is I came here to do a video to tell you got to get out there and vote. The voter block is there. I'm not done yet, okay? You got the LGBTQIA, their families and their friends that support them going through gays, lesbian, bis, trans, whatever. They're all voting for democracy. And then he's saying, oh, yeah, but the Republicans are lying. I don't give a shit. Democrats are lying. Guess who's lying? Both fucking parties are. And yet you want to sit there and wrap yourself around a fucking orange-headed dictator. Fine, go for it. Thing is, I will not stand by and allow my voice not to be heard, because I've learned that I can turn off comments and I can tell you all where to go. And right now that is, and I told someone tonight, I'm not going to listen to any political things at all. I'll watch it on television. I'll see what's going on. I'm analyzing for the next 11 days to make content for you. But this ain't over the fat lady things. You say, oh, well, you know, every man wants to fucking control a woman. That's what it is. They want to control a woman. They want to control the trans people. They want to control the lesbians. I know lesbians right now that say they're fucking voting for Harris because they're not going to fucking stand for fucking Peckerwooded Trump. Think about it. Mr. Peckerwood, who talks about Arnold Palmer's size of his penis. I mean, who the hell goes on national TV and talks about someone's penis? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And then on top of all the shit going down the pipe, you guys got to sit there and say, oh, well, you're making excuses for him. I'm not hearing it because, frankly, it's, you know, you're going to be like, oh, well, you're a Harris. I'm not a Harrisite. But I'm sitting here and saying, can't you all just fucking shut up and not post any more fucking shitty comments till after the fucking election? Because all these fucking robots and bots and Democrats and Republicans. I mean, look, I've seen comments from both sides. I read comments, a lot of comments. It's 50-50, split down the middle. We are basically sitting here and you sit there, oh, yeah, well, we're going to control it. We're going to control women. Really? What if the women turn around and said, fuck you, man. We're not going to fucking suck your dicks. We're going to fucking turn around and tell you to fuck off. And we're going to basically put a woman in that can maybe do the job better. And then what's going to happen, huh? I mean, look, what's going to happen, truly? I'll tell you it's going to happen. You're going to fucking take it in the ass and like it for once because, frankly, you guys fucking are suck. Every one of you fucking suck. You sit there and you're like, oh, we can't have a woman, really. If any fucking jackasses want to sit there and say, well, we can't have a woman, fine. Or it's not time for a woman. No, it's time for a woman. I'll tell you why. Because for 200 plus years, we've been ruled under men. And look what they have fucking done. Go back. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys are morons. Where's that fucking book I have? There's a book that I have. There, I'll get it for you guys in a bit, okay? There's a book I have here, and this book is, you ready for this? Book about the history of all the presidents up to George H.W. Bush. Well, guess what? Wow! It's a history book of their life before president, during president, and after president. Wow! Am I a historian or what? Wow, you guys should read. Literally. You see, we never had a president that was authoritarian. We had some that came close, but not like this. Putin wants everyone under the yoke. Putin wants your orange dictator to basically turn around and pull out of NATO. NATO was basically created by FDR, or give or take, one of his predecessors, Hoover maybe. But the point is we pulled together and got it done. You guys turn around and say, oh, well, really? Why don't you go listen to why don't you do your own research? Oh, I forgot. Donald Trump wants you all to be blind, stupid, and dumb like a bag of hammers so you can vote for a lollipop on a stick and you'd vote for it. Hell, I bet you guys would turn around and if there was Kamala Harris or a ham sandwich for president, you'd fucking vote for the ham sandwich. Yeah, that's how dumb you guys are because frankly, point is I'm not voting for either candidate, okay? My point is I said this in the last election, okay, that we need to wait and see. I don't want anyone fucking sitting there going, oh, well, you can't argue, really. You know what? Anyone who wants to argue with me can fuck off because, frankly, here's the point, okay? Right now, you sit there and you're twerking and being like, oh, yeah, Donald Trump's winning, really. What if you say that on election night and they say it's Kamala? What are you going to do? Pick a gun, stand a post, and say, you're going to die for the orange dictator? Come on, man. I wouldn't mind seeing the body stacked up and basically you all mowed down if you basically support an orange-headed tyrant. I mean, literally, think about it. The point is we are God. Now, you're sitting there thinking, well, how's the women doing it? Look, the women have multiple reasons they're doing it. One, they go with their friends. They talk. They have girl time. They have girl time. Girls have girl time. And if you're like me, you get girl time too, and you get to hear what the girls say. Oh yeah, I can't. Girls say I can't. In good conscience, vote for an orange half pint tin pot dictator. Oh no, I can't either. So I'm gonna vote for Kamala. Why? Because a lot of women seen the videos and heard the stuff where it says grab him by the pussy. Yeah, guess what? Now you got 34 counts indicted. Criminally charged Donald Trump, who's trying to delay it so he doesn't go to jail, rapist, and everything else stacked up. And these women are like, we don't want anyone in our commander-in-chief's office who's lawless. But we don't like them when they say, yeah, one can be lawless, the other's got to be flawless. Think about it. The American people need to realize that we're not going to have, and I'm not going to listen to anyone who says, oh, he never really. Guess what? Then you're just fucking stupider than a bag of hammers because you don't want to do your own fucking research to see what I've been seeing. I see it. Chloe sees it. All the blue states see it. Now, women are going in the droves. They're voting to keep a fascist out. They're voting to keep a rapist out. They're voting to keep a narcissist out. They're voting to keep a son of a bitch out. He says he can walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot someone, and the people would still vote for him. They would literally vote. The women are voting in droves to make sure that we don't have him have loyal followers trying to take up the mantle and to be his new Gestapo or secret police or military or he being the next Hitler. We got through World War II. I mean, literally. And yet, what is the thing? Kamala Harris's own people in Wall Street wrote a letter stating Donald Trump would cripple the economy, cause it to do a depression. I love a depression. I'd sit there and laugh for every one of you motherfuckers. You voted for him. Now look, your rights are taken away. Your voting rights are taken away, and they're going to round up your guns too. The choice is simple. I mean, you could have went third party. Could have got Jill Stein or the Communist Party or the Socialist Party or the Libertarian Party or the Green Party. But no, you had to vote for, oh, well, I'm a Republican, really. So you got all these freaking, the African Americans all support Trump. Good, because, well, you have 95% or 72% of the African Americans, 40% of the white males, and the Hispanics are 50%. The rest of them all went with the women. Why? Well, let's see. The women sat there and said, well, honey, if you vote for Trump, I'm not giving you any more pussy. Wow, that's interesting. You can either bang a man who had a sex change, or basically get blue balls. Think about it that way, people. I mean, think about it. I mean, literally, you are all dumber than a bag of hammers if you're voting for that crap head. Because, frankly, a lot of people are sitting there saying, oh, it's over. It ain't over until the fat lady sings and all the elections tallied up. And I will be doing a video every damn day of the week talking about my opinions while passing the time playing Stardew Valley and watching video game reviews and doing other things Because, well, we got to keep our mind busy. This is why I tried to tell Higgins the other day that he'd get a gift card from me if he helps keep my mind busy. But since he's all, oh, well, think about it. He's going to get less and less gift cards if he can't keep my mind from focusing on the problem. I've been watching a lot of videos, more than I should, but I've also got political books I've been reading. I've read everything that people call garbage. You know what's garbage? Donald Trump telling us that our country's garbage. You know what? I think him and his damn cronies are garbage. Why? Because you don't want to listen to fucking reasoning. And then you turn around and you want to destroy my country because you don't want certain things. Well, that's fine. I've told my aunt the other day, I don't support men becoming women if the taxpayers are paying for it, unless you're born both. I don't support children going through it at 3 years old. Yeah. I mean, and our education system, when I went through school, we didn't have the freaking indoctrinations we do now, apparently. Supposedly, you know, if you're coming out trans, you got to be called by a female pronoun unless you're a religious teacher. Wow, when I was going to school, we didn't have this. So think about it, man. Think about how bad it is. This old lady here knows exactly what's going on. Think about it. Higgins went to school. It wasn't like that. Wow. But guess what? All you dumbasses want to believe it. Oh, we're paying for government sex changes. Guess what? I have a list of all the doctors in the country. 99.9% of them, or 100%, give or take, with a 0.1% margin of error, 0.01% margin of error, is not giving illegal sex changes or criminals. Why? Because there's no money for it. That was stripped. If you go and look around, how many people can pay for insurance still? That was stripped. Think about it. That was stripped. Wow. I'll tell you, worst is the worst, yeah. Stripped. Wow. You know that? And yet, Donald Trump wants to do more damage to this country because he wants revenge. What I want is for everyone to live in peace. But we can't live in peace till the fat lady sings. And by the way, this is why I keep telling you guys to prep, because you redneck goons are going to basically pick guns, stand opposed, try to cause civil war because you didn't get your orange piper in your office. Sorry to say, ain't going to happen. I'm not going to say he won't get in, but right now he ain't in office. And by the way, I've looked up the bills. Biden's ordered the army, apparently, from what I understand, to mow down any of you motherfuckers that try to take out the government. So that's a good plus right there, isn't it? So, anyways, is there anything more I can say today? Well, yes, the women voter blocks is pissed off that A man's been controlling this for so long. B, a man's basically saying, grab him by the pussy. C, they want to control everything. They want to get rid of all illegals. Some women prefer illegals. D, the women are pissed off that some of their friends are transgendered, LGBTQIA. You want to pick on them. D, I think we're on D, or is it E? Anyways, bottom line is all these points are valid. The birth control is at the bottom. And then they think a man... the men are, and they see all these men voting for Trump. These women are voting for Harris. It's a reverse. There's women out there voting for Harris because they want a woman president. Others, they're voting because they're anti-Trump. Anyone who basically gives their vote to Trump is probably going to lose it. But we will know in 11 days. Or as a friend of mine said, give it till the 8th. Fine by me, I'll give it to the 8th. Maybe we'll give it to the 9th. This is going to be a tight election. Problem is, you guys got to keep prepping. And I'm getting tired of telling you this over and over and over. The women voting bloc, the elderly voting bloc, and the LGBTQIA voting bloc. Yeah. And if you think 50% of the country, really, that's funny because the last time I checked the numbers, out of 340 million people, last time I checked, 340 million people. A lot of them were children, so take that into account. So children can't vote until they're 18 or over. So, great. So it seems, hold on a second, people. I need to hear something. All right. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here because, frankly, it's been 20 minutes. I think I made my information known that right now I'm not for either candidate, but you need to get out there and vote. If you want Donald Trump, go for it. If you don't, just remember, all these people have their own reasons. Is that the toilet? No, I don't think so. Sometimes I even get confused. No. So, I got a lot of work to do this Friday night, so I can't keep tying up things, but I do want to say with love, think about what I said. There's a lot of voters out there, pissed off voters. We may never tell until it's over, but I want to ask you one question before I go. How many of you who voted for Donald Trump is going to be pissed if Kamala Harris wins? And how many of you that voted for Kamala Harris and Donald Trump wins will be pissed? Think about it. 50-50 probably, but guess what? We'll wait and see. Because if the men get their way, this country's doomed. But then again, tell me in the comment section, what makes you think Kamala is any better? Donald Trump may be worse, but Kamala may be worse too. 50-50 toss-up. I don't know about you, but me, I just want to say that in my channel, I get to say what I want. And right now, that is, we the people need to basically vote for who we believe in. Now, that's the thing. And don't hate. You may not hate the president or former president, and you may not hate the former vice president or the vice president right now. You may not hate, you may dislike, but thing is, think about it. I know a lot of people worried that their beloved Trump's going to lose. Everywhere I go, there's only a few people that I've talked to that are positive he's going to win. 3 in my circle. No, 4. Everyone else in my circle says he's going to be beat hands down while crying, while having diaper Dawn full of a big old shitty diaper. Sounds good to me, right? Yep. Amen. So I will do another video tomorrow for edition number 2, 10 days to go. I will contact you later in the evening to do my video, and the comments will be disabled. Well, at least the live comments, because I like to do this live so people can watch. Well, that's it, everyone. Love you. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. So it's fun for your family, including your dogs and cats and bunnies or service dogs and service bunnies. The bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice. All we ask. Thank you. God bless you and everything you do.